After in the of the door you can see a mask. The mask represents the god of the rain. And the body of the pyramid in 9 big stairs is the representation of the ritual calendar. This one has, the first one has 260 days, and the second one has 365 days, 24 minutes, 46 seconds. Wow. See, that's what I'm going to explain you when these people usually be complicated. You say know how complicated they are, but I will make them come here to hear what I'm telling you, okay? Okay, okay, I have to give you explication. You want to give explication or you want to go? Okay, okay, come here in the shade, please. Come here. All everybody in the shade. I am going to explain you briefly what you have in front of you. Everybody, I don't have microphone, please. Be in the tight group, please. Be in front of the pyramid, okay? In the shade, please. Well, if you don't mind, everybody, would you please? It's all the group. Okay, señores, welcome to Chichen Itza. 3 words who means Chi means mouth, Chen means well, and Itza, the lineage of places established in this north part of Chichen Itza. This part where you are right now is the more preserved area of this enormous city. In here, it was worshipped 2 deities. The god of the rain, very important here because no extreme waters, and the god sun. The god sun was represented for an enormous snake with feathers, and the name of the snake is Kukulkan. The Mayan lords were the duality in extraordinary form. This was abandoned 200 years. When they come back, they bury all what it was built, so that means we have buildings in the under the ground part. And señores, they make artificial platforms to make the constitution of all the buildings who surround this, mainly one. Chichen Itza, the north part, señores, has the stamp of the sun right here. The sun is the pyramid that you see. This pyramid, it was done to measure the time for the Mayan astronomers. And señores, the pyramid has 2 calendars, the farming calendar and the ritual calendar. The calendar, the first one is the one in the top, where you can see in the roof ornamentation like a set, you follow me? It was 5 each side. So 5 times 4 comes down 20. 20 days had the Mayan month, okay? Now, the Mayan had a heaven who was the symbolism of the number 13. It was in a bad luck here in the Mayan civilization 13. In Europe it's bad luck, but here now. Okay, if you multiply 20, the Mayan month, 13, the result is 260 days. That's the length of the first farming calendar. Señores, in 260 days, the Lord has dealt to the working class, placing in the soil the grains of squash, corn, and bean and pepper, the basic food of all the Mesoamerican. In that land, they harvest what they planted and they guard what they harvest. 260 days, señores, that's exactly the time it takes a baby to grow in a woman for lady. Fertility is what the farming calendar talks. The second calendar, the one, can you see the stairs in front of us? That's 91, señores, 91 times 4 edges of the pyramid, 364, plus the basement of the pyramid, 365. Each stair that you are looking at represents the 4 seasons of the year. North, south, east, and west. We are facing west in this moment, okay? The north part of this pyramid, it has an extra stair who reduces the minutes and seconds of the ritual calendar. The ritual calendar serves to them to worship all the days. To worship all what is surrounding here. The stone, the leaves, the grass, the birds, the insect, the snake, everything was worshipped to them. Maybe they went, that's the reason because they went so far away. Okay? Now, señores, you see the big 9 stairs? They have adorns in each of them. Quadrangles. You see the quadrangles? The adorn has each big stair. Do you follow me? Yeah. Okay, señores, 26 here and 26 there. And this is every face of this. 26 times 2, señores, comes down 52. 52 weeks in a year or 365 days, and 52 years in a Mayan cycle. Wherever you see the pyramid, is talking about time. Now, señores, these 9 big stairs, the Mayans divide the world in the heavens, supramundo 13, the earth, see, and then the underground part, 9 levels under the ground part. See? So, in the under the ground part lives the god of the rain and the goddess of the fertility, which is the moon. the god of the rain, is the one that you see. You see the door in the temple. Up the door there is a mask. That's the representation of the god of the rain. Here, no exterior waters. So the Mayans give thanks to the benefit of the rainy season, who started here in May and finish in October. 6 months rain, 6 months no rain. Only in the north part, where we have a lot of underground water rivers that we never in Maya. So north, who means very deep in Maya, and cenote is a mixed word that we use actually. Señores, Chichen Itza has 400 wells, the area who covers 30 kilometers square. And this is really extraordinary because the Lord knew how much water they have in the area that I talked to you. That's why they make the foundation of this enormous city, because the quantity of water who has in the tertiary part. And all the 400 wells, señores, are alignment with the pyramids who represent the sun. Señores, that's why the 9 big stairs maybe is the representation of the underground part, because this pyramid has another pyramid inside. The exterior one that you're looking at has 30 meters high, and the interior one has 70 meters high. Okay? The first pyramid, the excavation was not did already, because it's a necessary budget, and the authorities say that there are no budget. Unfortunately, señores, we cannot go inside because since the 2004, this city was declared one of the 7 wonders of the world, and that's what they stop and permit the visitors going to the first pyramid. It's for, for take care of this, because it is done with material very fragile, limestone. See, unlike limestone is not too strong to resist the wealth of the people. 5,000 people comes every day here, señores. But the limestone has some properties, señores. Remember, the limestone, what we have, it was formed into the inner part of the ocean. So the limestone has culture. The Maya used the culture in their culture by taking the culture in the limestone. The limestone has fiber optic, the one that is being used for cellulose actually. The limestone, because the stereo, it is porous, it can record the noise. Señores, this is done for 2 deities, the god of the rain and the god sun. See? So, why the god sun? Because this part of Chichen Itza has a very strong influence Toltec. See? And the Toltecs brought this deity who represent the sun. The enormous snake with feathers, see? That's the one who represents the sun. So rain and sun. But the temple represents Maya. And the body of the pyramid are Toltec. Toltec and Maya are syncretized here. Wherever we move, we will see the syncretization. This is very, very important, this building, because this is the continental area in the center of the continental, in the platform continental. This pyramid is right there. Señores, this where we are is a mini cosmos, and where the sun is the pyramid who measure time, and the other buildings, they are not symmetric, they are asymmetric. They are meant to function like the universe where we are, when the sun has a lot of planets going around it. So it's exactly the same where we are right now. Because the buildings that you see who are very important, they have no symmetry, they are asymmetric. So this is a mini cosmos where we are right now, and the pyramid works with energy, because it's measuring time, but also when the thunder is raining and thunder, it attracts the thunders and then expels the thunders. That's why the explanation is free. You see, nothing is here because the enormous quantity of vendors are there. They are afraid to do so. The pyramid is still working as any of them with the energies. It provides energy to anyone who comes in front of them. Even in the splendor, no one could stay much longer than to worship and interpret what is the meaning of the pyramid. See, because the extraordinary measurements who has the pyramid, it registers archaeoastronomical phenomena. Spring equinox, solstices, summer and spring, and the solstices winter and autumn. See? Why this building make do that? Because the external measurements what the Mayan architects done, you can see, have a look to the pyramid. It's perfect dome. It gives a relaxing sensation when you look at them. But what I'm trying to show you, señores, because this pyramid is in alignment with the polar north magnetic 70 grade. And obviously you can see right now, have a look. Can you see the temple? It goes a little bit further towards south. It is not straight to the temple. You follow me? That's the evidence of the measurements who has this pyramid, the alignment who has with the polar north magnetic, and it's been alignment with the cosmos. That's why they could knew when the rains will become. They knew exactly when that will be coming because they need the crops. The rain may fertilize the earth, and without rain, here is nothing. That's why one of the theories to say that this was abandoned. It is like 1,000 theories because this Chichen Itza was abandoned in the 10th century, and it is a lot of incognito. But one of them, according to the scientists, has been researching the soil has been found. Then it was an enormous dry season in the 10th century when these people went to the coast. And that was the post-classic. 400 years where they do not apply their not enormous knowledge. When the Spanish arrived here and start another page of our history. Because the Spanish came to make worse the situation. Because they were fighting to themselves, they were looking for power. The kings were extremely very bad with the lower class, and that's maybe the collapse of this. The splendor of these señores, it has settlements since 11,000 years before Christ, and then from the 1st century to the 10th century was the splendor of this culture. See? And one of the, maybe the theories more close to the reality is the one I'm talking to you. The enormous dry season, 150 years. Who can live with that water that way? So that's why this, but the culture didn't disappear because they went to the coastas and that was the post-classic. Señores, now we're going to move in an angle of this, but before I move, I'm going to show you photos. Since you cannot see in there, I will show you, if you want to see a project. This is a epigraphy. This is not a photo. This is a draw done by a English personage who came in the 18th century when they rediscovered this place. See? That was the situation with the pyramid that you see right now. See? This is a draw. I will show you a photo now, two in the same age. Here is it, señores. This is a photo. This is a photo. See? Too damaged. See?
Can you just hold it here?
Yep. That's how it was when it was discovered?
18 centuries after this was the collapse. See? Okay, so now, the schema of the two pyramids in one. Now you're looking at an interior one. The interior one has two personages, a chacmol and a jaguar. I will show you what's a chacmol. This is the influence totem who has this north center part. See? And the chacmol is a jaguar who was thrown in the splendor of this. See?
What is this again?
Inside pyramid.
Inside the pyramid. Okay?
Pyramid inside the pyramid.
Okay, señores, because the extraordinary measure, well, this is the two personages in the first pyramid. See? This is the chacmol and this is the jaguar. Chacmol is the man lying down on the floor, and the jaguar is there, it's like a throne. See? It could be a stone of sacrifice, or a throne we use any king in the duty of this scene. Okay? Now, señores, what else I have here? Okay, this is unusual because not every day we could see this. Have a look. This is the pyramid with some archaeologists, and this is the 21 of March. See? When the enormous snake is being done by the sun and this building. See? Señores, the 21 of March, between 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock, the sun dies east and reflected the biggest edges of the sun with the small ones, and they form triangles from 2 to 4, time by time. The triangles will be lighted by the sun. And have a look what happened. Where the snake form is dark and it's light, the duality. Dark, light, good, and life, death, sour, sweet. The duality they use in an extraordinary form, these laws. Okay.